characterized his career, his time in power here in France?
Well, it's been a very long and bumpy career. Chirac was a conservative. He was one of the heir to General Charles de Gaulle, and he was very much a Gaullist, which is a conservative, but also someone who believes the state should be strong and should intervene when necessary. And he was clearly a very young, ambitious politician, and he became mayor of Paris, and he was a very popular mayor of Paris. And this was really what helped him, propelled him onto the national scene. He was prime minister at some point, and eventually he lost against the socialist François Mitterrand in an election contest, and he got his revenge in 1995 when he won that election. He was president for 7 years. Then he also made sure that the mandate would be reduced to 5 years. And the second mandate he served, and we saw in this image, was a very peculiar one because he was elected against Jean-Marie Le Pen in the second round of a very, very peculiar election.
Very historical election.
Very historical election, which he won by a large margin, even getting many votes from people who would never have voted for him. And so there is this notion that he was 12 years in power and that he probably didn't do enough to reform the economy or even the institutions. And he was attacked by someone from his own party who was interior minister at the time, a very young and ambitious politician by the name of Nicolas Sarkozy, who was really very, very nasty sometimes against Jacques Chirac, saying that he was essentially someone who was ruling as a king but not doing enough. And Chirac left power very unpopular. If you look back at the polls when he left, he was not popular. Since then, he's become much more popular also because clearly he was sick and he couldn't really be seen in public for the last few years. So people have a good image of Jacques Chirac, much better today than when he was in power.
Yeah.